Welcome to the
Starting
lounge.
here
This
in
is
just a
where
few
it
minutes.
happens. So
Meanwhile,
come on, everybody, get
Rubber
those
Ducky
hands
Crew for you.
clapping. Oh, lounging with John and the Rubber Ducky Crew, where we fly in the sim. I'm telling all that we do. Oh, lounging with John. Whoa, we like our sim flying in the PMD 777. Every flight, every risk. Make sure you are subscribing and sharing. All about helping others, that is just what we do. Flight sim tile showing you what you can do. No, 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 no. Lounging with John, where we welcome you all with the Rubber Ducky Crew, waiting for your call. Lounging with John, we do more than you know. Out to help others, all part of the flow. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Lounging on, no, no, no. Yeah, lounging with John. If you wanna be part of the crew, this is where we're all about you. Hit that subscribe button, then set the notification to always, and that is all you need to do. Oh, no, no. We fly in the sim, give motivational chats. We do what we can to help others, always leaving the facts. Loungers all around you with the Rubber Ducky Crew. It's all about helping others, keeping everything true. So come on in, have yourself a seat, grab yourself a drink, have something to eat. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Loungers always got it going, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, lounging with John, where we welcome you all with the Rubber Ducky Crew, waiting for your call. Lounging with John, we do more than you know. Out to help others, all part of the flow. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Lounging, na, na, na. Oh, lounging with John. Woo. Welcome, everyone. You are at the lounge. This is where everyone is welcome. But if you're a troll, a troublemaker, or just a hateful person, stay out. Welcome to the lounge. This is where it happens. So come on, everybody, get those hands clapping. Oh, lounging with John and the Rubber Ducky Crew, where we fly in the sim. I'm telling all that we do. Oh, lounging with John. Whoa, we like our sim flying in the PMD 777. Every flight, every risk. Make sure you are subscribing and sharing. All about helping others, that is just what we do. Flight sim tile showing you what you can do. No, 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 no. Lounging with John, where we welcome you all with the Rubber Ducky Crew, waiting for your call. Lounging with John, we do more than you know. Out to help others, all part of the flow. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Lounging on, no, no, no. Yeah, lounging with John. If you wanna be part of the crew, this is where we're all about you. Hit that subscribe button, then set the notification to always, and that is all you need to do. Oh, no, no. We fly in the sim, give motivational chats. We do what we can to help others, always leaving the facts. Loungers all around you with the Rubber Ducky Crew. It's all about helping others, keeping everything true. So come on in, have yourself a seat, grab yourself a drink, have something to eat. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Loungers Welcome everyone. You are at the lounge. This is where everyone is welcome. But if you're a troll, a troublemaker, or just a hateful person, stay out. Welcome to the lounge. This is where it happens. So come on everybody, get those hands clapping. Lounging with John and the rubber ducky crew, where we fly in the sim. I'm telling all that we do. Lounging with John. Whoa, we like our sim, flying in the PMD 777. Every flight, every risk. Make sure you are subscribing and sharing. All about helping others, that is just what we do. Flight sim tile, showing you what you can do. No, 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 no. Lounging with John, where we welcome you all with the rubber ducky crew, waiting for your call. Lounging with John, we do more than you know. Out to help others, all part of the flow. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Lounging on, no, no, no. Yeah, lounging with John. If you wanna be part of the crew, this is where we're all about you. Hit that subscribe button, then set the notification to always, and that is all you need to do. Oh, no, no. We fly in the sim, give motivational chats. We do what we can to help others, always leaving the facts. Loungers all around you with the rubber ducky crew. It's all about helping others, keeping everything true. So come on in, have yourself a seat, grab yourself a drink, have something to eat. Yeah, 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 yeah. Loungers always got it going, yeah, yeah, yeah. Lounging with John, where we welcome you all with the rubber ducky crew, waiting for your call. Lounging with John, we do more than you know. Out to help others, all part of the flow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lounging, na, na, na. Lounging with John.
The airport that we was going to go to, it's completely a visual approach.
Welcome everyone.
Yeah.
You are at the lounge. This is where everyone is welcome. But if you're a troll, a troublemaker, or just a hateful person,
Hold on.
stay out. Welcome to the lounge. This is where it happens. So come on everybody, get those hands clapping. Lounge.
There we go. All right. Mr. Brandon, welcome to the stream with us, my friend. How are you? Like I said, we're not flying to NOEN or ENOE. What? What?
Me. I almost closed it out.
Oh.
I'm not putting my earbuds in. I hear echo.
I just got to turn this. I can turn that down a little bit.
No, it's not you. It's me. It's my phone.
Oh, okay. So anyway, we're doing our flight. The airline I fly for. We got flights to do anyways. So we're gonna stick to the schedule and I want to see real quick before we do that. We're gonna check something. They always
Brandon Armstrong.
offer.
I would love to fly there.
Well, it's got to be planned out totally different because there's no ILS at all. Not even a RNAV. Just it's visual approach only. But I'm going to go to job market for a second because I'm going to see something here. If any new airlines, I'm waiting for FedEx to. There we go. Okay. Allegiant Air, Aloha Air, Ameristar. Didn't I fly for Allegiant already once? Allegiant.
Christy Holstein. Don't know.
AAY.
Christy Holstein. I'm not exactly sure.
$57 an hour.
Brandon Armstrong. Yes, we did fly for that once.
Yeah, and we didn't like them too well, did we? No, these are all A319s. All these are A319s. Or B38M, which is the 738 Max. Okay. No, we're not doing that. Okay. And then Mary Star. No. Alright. We're not doing these. So. Alright. Go back to our flight here and just move on our way. Which is fine. Not a big deal. Alright. Okay. Generate flight plan. There we go. Gonna be climbing up to 38,000. Cost index is 23. Okay. Average
Lois
winds at
Hughes.
35 knots.
Okay, I'm here, just had to put laundry away.
Well, hello, Lois. So,
Lois Hughes.
so glad you could join
Hello,
us.
Brandon and all.
Lois is here, Brandon. I'm glad you got here on time because Brandon he just started crying and everything. He said, "Where is Lois?" I said, "Calm down, buddy. She'll be here." He wouldn't stop crying.
Brandon
Lois.
Armstrong. You're late, lol. Brandon Armstrong. Hi, Lois.
All right, 38,000. All right. $334 passengers today. Okay. £453,510 on the ZFW. Okay. All right. £51,140 of baking soda. I mean fuel. I'm sorry. All right. So fuel. There we go. Let's get our route.
Christy Holstein. I need a hall pass for my kiddo, please.
You need what? A hall pass?
Yeah, for Brooklyn.
For Brooklyn?
Yeah, for me for Brooklyn.
Huh? What do you mean?
She's gonna find out for me if I have to pay child support.
She what?
She's gonna get down to it and see if I have to pay child support.
When?
Now, I need to find the paper with the case number.
Everything's closed right now, so how would you find...
No. If you want my case, you get it.
Lois Hughes. LOL.
Actually, I don't. I need to get that paper with that.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Huh?
16 left. I don't know nothing about that one. All right.
Supposed to be me if you don't find mine.
Okay. There's our thrust info. All right. All that's done. Go to our sim brief here real quick.
I think I saved the picture. Okay.
All right. All right. Get our say intentions opened up here.
9:06 p.m.
Oh, dag on it. Say intentions, you got another update. But luckily that don't take very long. So we'll install this real quick. There we go. Install. There we go. There we go. All right, say intentions installing again. always pick the best time to. Okay. There we go. Alright, that's done. Here we go. Hit new flight. We'll go here. Okay. All right. Do this. All right. There we go. Requesting VIP to our destination, Papa Alpha Sam India, PASI. Okay.
Give me a minute. Let me see what we've got. I'll get back to you in a minute or two.
Giving comms to you.
9:09 p.m. One notification. Messages now. 19494844000.
I've got the comms now, John.
There it is, that crazy alarm they do.
Alaska 63 Heavy. Roger, your VIP mission to Vancouver is confirmed.
Christy Holstein. I'm back.
Alright, welcome back, baby. Alright, Lois and Christy and Brandon. We're going to be putting you in first class on this flight. So there you go. Alright.
Christy Holstein. She's gonna investigate for me.
But yeah, you can go to that my case. You could have seen, just read it.
It has 2021 on there, the latest. She's doing some digging.
Well, if it don't show the latest one on there, then it's just not on there.
No, she has access. She's got connections that can get into.
Good evening, Captain.
She does.
We're just loading the luggage and securing
Alaska
the passengers.
241 request
I'll
pushback.
let you know when we are secure and ready.
Alaska 241 push and start.
Brandon Armstrong. Who's investigating what, Christy?
241. Alaska 1140 ready to taxi.
But what I'm saying,
Alaska 1140
I'm
runway
not saying
34
not
taxi
to let
via
her, but I'm
Bravo,
saying
Quebec.
she's not going to get it. If you don't see it on
Runway
my case,
34
it's
center
not
taxi
there.
via
She ain't
Bravo,
gonna get it
Quebec,
no
Alaska
sooner.
1140.
I see 2024 's not.
Alaska 1163 ready to taxi. Alaska 1163 runway 34
We
center
are
taxi
secure,
via
ready
Whiskey
to
November
go,
Bravo,
Captain.
Quebec.
Try and keep me updated on
Runway
the flight so
34
I
center
can
taxi
advise our
via Whiskey
guests.
November
Sorry.
Bravo, Quebec, Alaska 1163.
9:11 p.m. One notification. Messages 2 minutes ago. 19494844004. Text message. 9:11 p.m. One notification.
Alaska 372 runway 34 center taxi via Bravo, Quebec.
There.
Runway 34
Loud.
center
Christy
taxi via
Holstein.
Bravo, Quebec, Alaska
My daughter is to
372.
see if I have to pay child support.
Delta 1750 ready to taxi.
Delta 1750 runway 34 center taxi via Bravo, Quebec.
Don't think she can see
Runway
it.
34 center
on public
taxi
record,
via
though. She
Bravo,
won't get no
Quebec,
deeper than
Delta
that.
1750. Alaska 424 ready for push and start.
Alaska 424, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Alaska 424.
Alaska 241, ready to taxi. Alaska 241, runway 34 right taxi via Whiskey Bravo.
Go ahead and get our IFR.
Runway 34 right
to
taxi via
our
Whiskey Bravo, Alaska 241.
destination, PASI.
Alaska 10908 ready to taxi.
Alaska 10908, runway 34 right taxi via Whiskey Bravo.
Copying our IFR clearance to Sitka now.
Runway 34 right taxi via Whiskey Bravo, Alaska 10908.
Right, we'll start the flight here.
Seattle clearance, Alaska 63 heavy. We'd like to select the IFR clearance. We have Bravo.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Good evening, Captain.
Okay.
Alaska 63 heavy. Seattle clearance. Cleared to Vancouver International Airport via the Bangor 9er departure. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000. Expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.4 squawk 2256. And I know it's not what you filed, but you can expect runway 34 center.
Seattle clearance, Alaska 63 heavy. Cleared to Vancouver International via Bangor 9er. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000. Expect flight level 380 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.4. Squawk 2256. Anticipate runway 34 center.
Alaska 63 heavy. Read back correct. Ground is on 121.7. Safe flight, sir.
Course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Bravo. Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, information Bravo. 0053 Zulu. Arriving runway 34 left. Departing runways 34 center, 34 right. Wind 280 at 6. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, view at 4,000 feet. Broken at 4,000 feet. Broken at 5,000 feet. Temperature 21. Dew point 12.
Alright. $51,140.
Southwest 1315, ready to taxi. Southwest 1315, runway 34 center taxi via Bravo, Quebec.
453.
Runway 34 center taxi via Bravo, Quebec, Southwest 1315.
4535. There we go. Alright, there we go. Could be
Heading out for the walk around.
Alright, we're at KSEA. That goes there. Copy our GPS. IRS is the line, then we'll do our route. Activate, that's good.
Alaska 417, ready for push and start.
Alaska 417 cleared for push and start.
Pushback approved. Alaska 417.
Alright, we'll select that for our
Key Texas via Bravo
route.
departing Delta 530. This Delta 530 cleared to cross 16 left at Bravo.
Delta 530 affirmative, cleared to cross 16 left at Bravo.
Cleared to cross 16 left.
Alright,
Delta
we'll load our
Alaska
route
472 ready to taxi.
Alaska 472, runway 34 center taxi via Bravo, Quebec.
Runway 34 center taxi via Bravo, Quebec, Alaska 472.
Yep, 34 center is our departure runway. Activate, execute. Now we'll get our weather in here real quick. Glad we're not taking off from Indianapolis tonight.
Alaska 372, contact tower on 118.4.
That would suck. Banger 9. Pangle. Alright, we do have a transition when we take off.
Alaska 417 ready to taxi.
Alaska 417, runway 34 right taxi via Whiskey Bravo.
11.
Runway 34 right
Directive
taxi via
flights.
Whiskey Bravo, Alaska 417.
Alright, so it's going to be
Southwest 1315, give way to the Alaska ahead.
Give way to the Alaska 73, Southwest 1315.
okay. We'll have to go here. We got to do an RNAV approach, which that's fine. We can do it. 38,000.
Lois Hughes. Well, think it's stupid she is an adult now. Why mail you pay after she is an adult? Why not when she was a kid and not on her own? Why all at once they want you to pay? So stupid, lol.
It is, it's dumb. 54.
Southwest 650, ready for push and start. Southwest 650, cleared for push and start. Push and start approved. Southwest 650.
$4.75.
Brandon Armstrong. Because she doesn't want to work, it sounds like to me.
No, it's got nothing to do with her, Brandon. It's not up to her. It's up to the judge with the child support. That has nothing to do with her deciding yes or no. 4.75.
Christy Holstein. It is very stupid. She said she's gonna help where I don't gotta pay.
Yeah, Brooklyn can go and sign a paper, but yeah, 4.75. But it's not up to her initially.
Christy Holstein. Brooklyn has a damn good job.
Yeah, I'll give her that. She is a hard worker. I'll give her that.
Southwest 650, ready to taxi. Southwest 650, runway 34 right, taxi via Bravo.
Runway 34 right, taxi via Bravo, Southwest 650.
Lois Hughes. Ya makes so stupid she can sign and tell them no she don't want it. Brandon Armstrong. That's dumb, you shouldn't have to pay child support.
No, she should not.
Lois Hughes. Agree, Brandon.
And Brooklyn should just go sign the paper. If she doesn't want her mom paying, she should go sign it. But I'm not going to put all that out there on the YouTube. But yeah, she should just go and do it. You know. But evidently Brooklyn's trying to see what she can do. So we'll see what happens.
Lois Hughes. The mosquitoes are so bad out there, ugh.
Ground, Alaska 5901, taxi to parking.
Brandon Armstrong.
Alaska 5901, taxi
I
to
hope
parking
it
via
works
Charlie
out
Fox,
for you,
runway 34
Christy,
left,
so
then
you don't
Tango,
have to
Echo,
pay
Golf,
child
runway 34
support.
center, then Bravo Whiskey. Charlie, cross runway 34 left, then Tango,
Christy
Echo,
Holstein.
cross runway 34 center,
I'm did
then
it stop
Bravo,
raining.
Whiskey, Alaska 5901.
Brandon Armstrong. Guess what, Lois? It did rain here earlier. Christy Holstein. I meant did it stop raining?
What, baby? What? She's having typophobia, guy. Give her a break for a minute.
Christy Holstein. I can't type right today,
Aircraft looks
LMAO.
16 left, Bravo Charlie, Alaska 901.
Alaska 901,
Lois
read that
Hughes.
correct.
It looked like parts of Texas was getting some rain. Yes, no rain out there now. Brandon Armstrong. Apparently, Christy, it's still raining there. Lois Hughes. Oh, I do that every day, Toots can't type.
My name is Vera, and I'm your chief flight attendant. The fasten seatbelt sign is on. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If
Christy
you have
Holstein.
any questions about our flight today,
It's been a struggle
please
today.
don't
I type
hesitate to
fast
ask
on my
one of our
phone and it
flight
doesn't
attendants.
help.
Oxygen.
Thank you.
Tested. Flight instruments. Set. Parking brake. On. Fuel control switches. Cut off. Pre-flight checklist completed.
Closing the door.
Alaska 805, ready to taxi. Alaska 805.
Brandon Armstrong. I wish I could type fast on my phone.
Runway 34 center taxi via Bravo, Quebec, Alaska 805.
All right. So we are doing an RNAV approach on this flight. See if I can make it work out.
Christy Holstein. Welcome to all who's tuned in and watching. Sit back, relax, and join the chat fun.
Altitude as I'm coming in. It is still lining up where it's supposed to be, but it's going to be an RNAV. So I've got the confidence that I can do it, you know? I just gotta do it, you know? I gotta do it. You wanna do it with me, baby? We got to do it. We just gotta do it.
Christy Holstein. Welcome to the Rubber Ducky Club. Brandon Armstrong. And join the Rubber Ducks. Christy Holstein. Crew not club.
How dare you say ducks? It's Rubber Ducky, Brandon. Shame on you. You ought to be grounded. Sit to your room with no cookies. Do you want a cookie? You don't get no cookies for dessert today, Brandon. Looks like you're out of luck, my friend. You want a cookie? I think Christy wants a cookie. Cookies with milk?
Flow completed.
Oh, shit.
Before
She
start
wants
checklist.
Cookies.
Flight deck door.
Cookies
Closed
and
and locked.
cream.
Passenger
Some
signs.
milk.
On. MCP. Speed. 161. Heading. 341. Altitude.
Oh, excuse me.
3800.
Brandon Armstrong.
Sit.
I don't eat cookies like that.
B1 151. BR 152.
Brandon, we know that's a
B2
lie. You used to
161.
take the little kids'
Check.
cookies
CDU
on the
pre-flight.
airplane. You can't lie about that.
Trim. Sit.
You don't gotta lie about it, my
Departure
friend.
briefing. It will be a left seat takeoff from
You're a
Kilo
cookie
Sierra
monster.
Echo Alpha 2
I know you are.
Papa Alpha Sierra India. Taxi route is per ATC
My
instructions.
girl wants cookies
We'll be
and milk.
departing on runway 34 center. Climbing via the departure procedures to an initial altitude of 38,000 feet. Standard reject and emergency procedures apply. Any questions?
Yes, me.
I'm good.
Right, honey?
Completed. Beacon
Christy
lights.
Holstein.
On.
EO Gross.
Before start checklist completed.
Yeah, that'd be horrible. Alaska heavy to ground.
Christy Holstein. Pouting face, pouting face, pouting face.
Go ahead.
Requesting to start engines at the gate, mate. We're going to start engines at the gate, mate.
Alaska 63 heavy engine start approved at the gate.
Here we go, kiddos. We're going to start these engines. Actually, I
Brandon
wanna see-
Armstrong.
I see how
What
it
happened?
goes there. What do you mean what happened? Nothing happened.
Starting engines.
You're confused.
Christy Holstein. It's just nasty.
Here we go.
Seattle ground, Hawaiian 27 heavy, ready for taxi.
Sounds like
Hawaiian
you
27
fix
heavy,
his
push back and
radio.
start approved, tail east. Hey, Hawaiian ground, I'm sorry, Seattle ground, Hawaiian 27 heavy, requesting taxi. Runway 34 right, via Whiskey Bravo, Hawaiian 27 heavy.
Engine 2 started.
Ground, Alaska 226, taxi to parking. Alaska 226. 226, taxi departing via Charlie, cross runway 34 left, then Tango, Echo, cross runway 34 center, then Bravo,
when you girls
Whiskey.
can see it. Tell me what you guys see with this view.
Engine 2
This is
cut out.
normally the view when we're in the air.
Brandon Armstrong.
Alaska 226.
What is?
Ground Alaska 602 is ready for taxi to 34 center.
Alaska 602, runway 34 center taxi via Bravo, Quebec, cross runway 34 right at your discretion.
Christy Holstein. I see buildings and clouds.
Ain't that cool how I can move around? Look at that.
Brandon Armstrong. What color are the clouds, Christy?
Engine
Christy
1 started.
Holstein. I see you moving around.
Check this out.
Christy Holstein. White and dark gray.
Now tell me
All
what you
engines
see.
stable.
Just let me know when you're ready to
Engine
start.
1 cut out.
Gotta wait for it to catch up, but I'm
Running
curious.
ground, United 518 with information Yankee.
I've got the
Gate
camera far back from the airplane.
November 15, ready for pushback and engine start. Pushback
Before
and engine
taxi
start
flight.
Christy
United
Holstein.
518.
With the blue sky in between the
Alaska
clouds.
805, contact tower on 124.48.
Clear on the right.
Switching.
Clear on the left.
Alaska 805.
Flow completed. Before taxi checklist. Anti-ice. Checked. Recall. Checked. Auto brakes. Rejected takeoff. Flight control test.
Christy Holstein. I see parked planes.
What's going on with my sim?
Brandon Armstrong. Wow. That's cool.
Seriously, the Microsoft is being stupid again. My God, I hate when it does this. There we go.
Brandon Armstrong.
There we go.
That's what it was doing earlier on the last flight.
No, we're good. We are good now. Okay.
Christy Holstein. We good now.
Yep, we're good. It's just being a little silly, but we are good. Alright, let's go ahead. Yoke to the left.
Full left.
Center.
Neutral.
To the right.
Full right.
Center.
Neutral.
Straight back.
Full back.
Center. Forward.
Full forward.
Center.
Checked.
We're
Before
good.
taxi checklist completed.
Go ahead and request taxi.
Requesting taxi clearance now.
Alaska 63. Heavy, we're ready to taxi and we have information, Bravo.
Alaska 63 Heavy, runway 34 center taxi via Whiskey, Bravo, Quebec, cross runway 34 right at your discretion.
Runway 34 center, Whiskey, Bravo, Quebec, cross 34 right at our discretion. Alaska 63 Heavy.
Approaching
Prepare for
runway
takeoff.
34
takeoff, flow.
center, 34 center.
Alaska 63 Heavy, contact tower on 119.9er.
Southwest 223 ready for pushback.
Switching to tower on 119.9er, Alaska 63 heavy.
Flow completed. Before takeoff checklist. Flaps. Sit. Before takeoff checklist complete.
Pushback and start approved. Southwest 223.
Seattle Tower, Alaska
Christy Holstein.
63 heavy. Evening.
I got
holding
one
short
load of
34
clothes
center,
to
ready
wash,
for
yay.
departure.
Alaska 63 heavy, Seattle Tower, runway 34C, hold short 20N on the runway. Alaska 602, Seattle Tower, runway 34C, winds 280 at 6. RNAV Nazud cleared for takeoff.
Seattle Tower, copy. Mic check. No intentions, just mic check. Disregard.
Alright, I'm gonna give y'all this view on takeoff.
For departure, Alaska 502.
Wait till y'all just see that. Just wait.
Alaska 63 heavy, Seattle Tower, runway 34C, winds 280 at 6. RNAV Nisoe, cleared for takeoff.
What was that?
Runway 34C, RNAV Nezi, cleared for takeoff. Alaska 63 heavy.
Here we go.
Christy Holstein. Airplane flew above us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety
Brandon
features of this
Armstrong.
aircraft.
Check.
What was that?
When the seatbelt
Sounded
sign
like a
illuminates,
plane or
you
something.
must fasten your
Speed
seatbelt.
alive. Check.
Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten by pulling on the
80
loose end
knots.
of the strap.
Checked.
To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, as we may
Christy
experience
Holstein.
turbulence.
Plane flew over us.
There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit.
B1.
In
Rotate.
some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide, which may also be detached and used as a life raft.
Brandon
Oxygen
Armstrong.
and air pressure are always
This
being
view stuff
monitored.
doesn't do me any good,
In the
sadly.
unlikely event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance,
Brandon Armstrong.
secure your own mask first,
Come on, Sim.
and then assist
Stop
the other
acting
person.
stupid.
Keep
Christy
your mask
Holstein.
on until a crew member advises
I will
you
keep
to
describing
remove
it for you, Brandon.
In the event of an emergency, please
stuck.
assume the bracing position. If you hear, brace, 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 lean
Brandon
forward with
Armstrong.
your hands on top of your head
Thanks,
and your
Christy,
elbows
I
against
appreciate
your thighs.
that.
You gotta be kidding me.
Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest.
Gear up.
Slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist and adjust at the
400
front.
feet.
To inflate the vest,
Autopilot.
pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need
Flaps
to
one.
refill the vest, blow into the mouthpieces.
Alaska 63 heavy, contact
Use the
departure
whistle
on
and lights to attract
119.2.
attention. Also, your seat bottom cushion
Acceleration
can be used
altitude
as a flotation device.
Christy Holstein.
Pull the cushion from the seat,
You are welcome,
slip
buddy.
your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. You will find this and all
Flaps
the
up.
other safety information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of
Put
you.
y'all on view.
We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We
Seattle
wish you
departure, Alaska Alaska
enjoyable
63
flight.
heavy, evening, climbing through 1500.
Alaska
Hold on, I
63
gotta
heavy,
restart
Seattle
the
departure,
TFM
radar
again,
contact, climb by the
stupid.
SID.
Climb via the SID, Alaska 63 Heavy.
Brandon Armstrong. This is the one and only time I don't like not being able to see.
See the other planes, baby?
Flow completed. After takeoff checklist. Landing gear.
Wow.
Up. Flaps. Up. After takeoff checklist completed.
Delta 740, proceed direct Jasta. Cleared for the ILS runway 34 left approach. Descend and maintain altitude 4,000 until established.
Oh, it's dark out, yeah.
Down to 4,000 cleared for the ILS runway 34 left approach, Delta 740.
Delta 740, contact Seattle Tower on 119.9er.
Brandon Armstrong.
Switching to Seattle
Wow, is
Tower
that
on
wind or other
119.9er
planes I'm
at
hearing?
Delta 740.
It's the wind. We've got crosswind, or not crosswind, but we got wind gust.
Christy Holstein. I don't see any planes, it's the wind.
Alaska 63 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Alaska 602, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb and maintain flight level 270, Alaska 63 Heavy.
Climb and maintain 7,000.
Brandon Armstrong. That wind sounded like planes flying in for an airstrike, lol.
Climb and maintain flight level 210.
Now,
Christy Holstein. Lots of clouds.
Brandon, we did have an airplane fly over
Delta
top
1016,
of us
climb and maintain
when we
flight
were
level
still at the
270.
runway getting ready to take off. That's why I went, whoa! But, you know what I'm saying, buddy. It ain't nothing but a G thing. You know what I'm saying? What, baby? Can't what?
Alaska 805, contact Seattle Center on 120.3. Over to Seattle Center on 120.3 east, Alaska 805.
All right, Lois, I'm coming
Alaska
to
602, contact Seattle
do a
Center on
square real quick.
127.05.
Brandon, be right back.
Brandon Armstrong. Yeah, I heard that plane fly over.
Alaska 823, contact Seattle Center on 120.3. Over to Seattle Center on 120.3, Alaska 823. Delta 1837, contact Seattle Tower on 119.9er. Over to Seattle Tower on 119.9er, Delta 1837. Alaska 63 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340, Alaska 63 Heavy.
Transition altitude.
Contact Seattle Tower on
Check.
119.9er. Seattle. Seattle approach, Alaska 355, do on miss. Alaska 355, roger. Execute missed approach. Give me 1 second.
Air Canada 558, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climbing to flight level 230, Air Canada 558.
Alaska 63 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380, Alaska 63 Heavy.
Delta 875, contact Seattle Center on 120.3.
Going to 120.3, Delta 875. Departure Delta 875 is at 2,900, 5,000 feet.
The Alaska 63 Heavy, contact Seattle Center on 127.05.
Contact the Seattle Center on 127.05, Alaska 63 Heavy. Seattle Center, Alaska 63 Heavy, good evening. Climbing from flight level 250 to flight level 380.
Alaska 63, Heavy Seattle Center, good evening.
At our 2 o'clock, about 27 miles away, you'll spot the William R. Fairchild International Airport. This airport is named after William R. Fairchild, a local aviation enthusiast who played a significant role in developing the airport facilities. It's a key hub for flights to Seattle and other parts of the Pacific Northwest. The airport is nestled in the scenic surroundings of Port Angeles, offering breathtaking views of the Olympic Mountains and the Strait of Juan de Fuca. Fun fact,
Lois
the airport
Hughes.
was once a military base
I'm
during
here
World War
cleaning
II,
fish tank and
serving
listening.
as a strategic location for coastal defense. Aviation buffs might appreciate knowing that it also hosts an annual air show, showcasing vintage aircraft and aerobatic performances. So, keep an eye out for this historic and picturesque spot.
Christy Holstein. We outside.
Alaska 56, contact Seattle approach on 119.2.
Brandon Armstrong. Oh wow, what kind of fish do you have, Lois?
Seattle Center, hello, Boeing 741 Heavy, flight level 191 for flight level 300.
Boeing 741 Heavy Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Climb and maintain flight level 390, Boeing 741 Heavy.
Lois Hughes. PK coming to smoke. Lois Hughes. Bada Brandon, nothing fancy.
Dexter 9 Bravo Papa. Contact Portland approach on 118.1.
118.1, 329 Bravo Papa. Portland approach. Dexter 329 Bravo Papa, 6,000.
Seattle Center, United 373, climbing flight level 360.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Have a great journey.
Alaska 63 Heavy, contact Vancouver Center on 134.8.
Contact Vancouver Center on 134.8, Alaska 63 Heavy. Vancouver Center, Alaska 63. Good evening. Maintaining flight level 380.
Alaska 63 Heavy, Vancouver Center, good evening. Vancouver Center Rouge, 223 with you, descending to flight level 130.
Rouge 223, Vancouver Center identified. Good evening.
.30 Echo Bravo Echo. Echo Bravo Echo is en route to Tofino. Request flight following to my destination.
Cessna Echo Bravo Echo Squawk 5776 and ident.
Whiskey Yankee Quebec, contact Vancouver approach on 133.1.
At our 2 o'clock, about 22 kilometers away, you can see the Orange Bridge. This vibrant landmark is a key feature of Port Alberni, connecting the community across the Somas River. It's not just a bridge, it's a splash of color against the lush green backdrop of Vancouver Island. Built in the mid-20th century, it has become an iconic symbol of the area. Locals often joke that it's the bridge that brings a little sunshine, even on the rainiest of days, so if you squint just right, you might even catch a glimpse of a rainbow.
Say again, Undertaker 229. Say again.
Yeah, 118 squawk.
Vancouver Tower, Undertaker 229. Can I get a flight following?
Give me 1 second for that clearance. Vancouver Center, Air Canada 359er Oscar Mike, climbing flight level 370. Air Canada 359 Oscar Mike, Vancouver Center, identified. Good evening.
Alaska 6-3, contact Vancouver Center on 132.2.
Switching to Vancouver Center on 132.2, Alaska 6-3. Vancouver Center, Alaska 6-3. Good evening. Maintaining flight level 380.
Alaska 6-3, Vancouver Center identified. Good evening.
Send via 8 past 8 into Victoria, 9 Bravo Papa.
Dexter 9 Bravo Papa, contact Vancouver approach on 128.175.
Vancouver approach 128.175, 9 Bravo Papa.
At our 11 o'clock, about 39 kilometers away, you'll spot the Chilton Regional Arena. This isn't just any sports complex. It's a hub of community activity in Port McNeill. Known for its ice skating rink, it's a place where locals gather for everything from hockey games to figure skating competitions. The arena is named after a prominent local family who contributed significantly to the community's development. It's a great spot for family fun and has been a cornerstone for local sports enthusiasts for decades. So if you imagine a bustling scene of skaters and cheering fans, you're picturing the heart of Port McNeill's recreational life.
Kodiak 7 Papa Bravo, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR. Have a good day. 137 Papa Bravo. Center Cessna 305 Papa Romeo 6,700 descending 4,000.
Cessna 305 Papa Romeo, Vancouver Center. And good evening, QNH 29er 59er.
Sierra Echo 1 Romeo, contact Vancouver departure on 119er decimal 2.
Going to 119er decimal 2, Carrera Echo 1 Romeo.
Vancouver Center, Alaska 106, flight level 350. Alaska 106, radar contact.
Cessna Tango Oscar Yankee, contact Vancouver Center, departure on 127.0.
Switching to Vancouver Center, departure on 127.0. Cessna Tango Oscar Yankee, goodbye.
Brandon, if you're not on here, buddy, you're not going to get the bonus I'm about to give you. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to respond to me talking. Start the clock, Rubber Ducky crew. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Brandon, Brandon. Where might you go, my friend?
Brandon Armstrong. I'm here.
Oh, there he is. All right, Brandon, I'm going to give you an extra 200 points. I'll have Christy put it
Brandon
down.
Armstrong. I'm still here.
Brandon gets 200 points for being a Texas...
Alaska 63, contact Vancouver Center on 133.775.
He's a Texas talker.
Switching to Vancouver Center on 133.775, Alaska 63.
All right, let me see here.
Vancouver Center, Alaska 63. Good evening. Maintaining flight level 380.
Alaska 63, Vancouver
Got to
Center,
do our descent
identified.
flow
Good
here,
evening.
folks.
Descent checklist. Recall. Checked. Auto brakes. Sit. Landing data.
Brandon
140.
Armstrong.
Minimums.
You got that right,
200.
LOL.
Checked. Descent checklist completed.
Oh, we got a route discontinuity. That's okay, though. We got it. All right. You know what I don't like about this RNAV thing? How come when doing a RNAV, it don't actually show you the runway on the waypoints? It don't say like runway 23 or runway 32. It just takes you to it. I don't understand that. I wonder... Wanna get down, good lord, babe, I got a groove going all over town. Brandon don't want no bonus points tonight. How come when flying a RNAV and PMDG, it doesn't show the runway waypoint on the leg page, comma, but it shows the runway when doing an ILS. I want a daggone answer, and I want it right now, damn it. Okay, here's what it says, y'all. So buckle your ears and listen, Brandon. You might learn something. Good observation, John. This dives right into the nuance of how RNAV and ILS approaches are structured in the PMDG 777's FMC logic and the airplane arrival. The runway waypoint appears in ILS, but not in RNAV. ILS approaches, these are precision approaches with a clearly defined final approach fix. Approach fix, FAF. A final approach fix, so FAF. And runway threshold. The runway is often coded as the final waypoint in the approach procedure, especially since the aircraft is expected to intercept the localizer and glide slope. In the FMC, let me copy it because it didn't give me the whole answer. Okay. It says in the FMC, you'll typically see the runway, E.G. runway 25L as an example, as the last leg, allowing the autopilot to fly all the way to the threshold. Okay, that makes sense. RNAV approaches. These are non-precision approaches that rely on GPS or initial navigation rather than ground-based signal.
Alaska 63 Heavy, Vancouver Center.
The final waypoint is usually...
approach into Sitka Rocky
Oh,
Gutierrez.
hold on, before...
In about 20 minutes, I'll start your descent. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
I gotta fix our... Hold on.
Expect the RNAV Bravo runway 29er approach into Sitka Rocky Gutierrez, Alaska 63.
Alright, let's MCP. Someone put 200 here. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're doing okay here, guys. Don't worry too much. Alright, back to the thing I'm reading to you guys. Brandon, you better be paying attention, buddy. This is good educational stuff. Alright, these are non-precisional, blah, blah, blah. I done read that. Rather than ground-based signals. The final waypoint is usually a map, missed approach point. That's what MAP stands for. Or a fix just before the runway. Not the runway itself. So when you see runway, it's really not the runway itself. Okay. The runway may not be included in the procedure coding unless the RNAV approach specifically defines it as a waypoint. And many do not. PMDGs reflect this by omitting the runway from the leg page unless it's part of the coded procedure in the nav database. Why does this matter? It says our nav approaches often terminate at a fix like RW25L or RW25L or RWY25L, but don't include the actual runway threshold as a navigable waypoint. unless the procedure demands it. ILS approaches, by contrast, are designed to guide the airplane precisely to the runway, so the FMC includes it for autopilot continuity. If you want the runway to appear in a RNAV, you can manually add it as a custom waypoint using coordinates or by selecting it from the departure R page if available. If you want help doing that, I can walk you through doing that. Okay, so I think what I would have to do, I think I just got to go there and select it as just the runway by itself. Tell me how to do this as far as adding the runway to the waypoints. I'm going to get the answer for this, and I'm going to tell y'all. I think I already know how to do it, but I'm going to make sure. And if I'm going to make sure, then it's good for us all. Alright. Copy it. Best way to do it. I'm going to leave this information and turn it into a Alright, 1.
Brandon Armstrong. Are you aware you can look up this stuff with Google Gemini?
It's easier doing it this way because I have, well, you would understand if you could see why I'm using hey, Pilot's really good, dude. I don't need Gemini. I need to be able to look at it like this. And I can't do that with Gemini. I need to be able to put it on Notepad because I'm going to put this in as a tutorial. Alright. Find the runway threshold coordinates. You can get these from charts or online databases or Navigraph. Example, JFK RWY 22 right threshold is approximately in 40 degrees, 38.65 W 073 degrees, 46.52. Convert to FMC format. Okay, let's see. Okay. We are landing at the airport. Runway 11. I'll be okay. Copy. Damn it, it's not giving me what I want. Hold on, guys. I gotta use the restroom real quick.
Lois Hughes. Boo-hoo. Lois Hughes. Back. Lois Hughes. I'm here, I'm rear. Brandon Armstrong. Welcome back, Lois.
Vancouver Center, good evening. United 2-6 Heavy with request.
United 2-6, go ahead with your request.
United 2-6 Heavy would like to step climb to flight level 360. Climb flight level 360, correction, United 2-6 Heavy.
Tidy 1-2. Contact Vancouver Center on 133.675. Fliggity 585. Contact Vancouver Center on 133.675.
3367, Fliggity 585. Center, Alaska 189. Do you have our flight plan?
Alaska 1159. Negative. No flight plan on file. State your request or contact tower is inbound for landing.
Traffic.
are 2 o'clock, about 25 miles away, you'll notice the Klawak Airport. Now this isn't just any airport, it's got a bit of a story. Klawak Airport serves the small community of Klawak on Prince of Wales Island in Alaska. It's a hub for those who love the great outdoors, providing access to some of the most stunning natural landscapes in the region. The airport itself is a lifeline for the locals, connecting them to larger cities and bringing in supplies. Interestingly, the area around Klawak is rich in native Tlingit culture, and you might even spot some totem poles from the air, which are a significant part of the local heritage. So while it might seem like just a small airport, it's actually a gateway to adventure and culture.
Approaching top of descent.
Vancouver Center, FedEx 77 with you at flight level 360.
FedEx 77, Vancouver Center identified. Good evening. Alaska 65, contact Vancouver Center on 133.675.
133.675, Alaska 65. Have a great evening.
transition altitude.
Checked.
Hold on 1 minute, guys.
Lois Hughes. We still ain't there.
Yeah, we're 60 miles out, so I'm gonna try to land us.
Lois Hughes. We in air still.
Yeah, we're still in the air.
Lois Hughes. Looking good. Brandon Armstrong. I hate renav approaches. Lois Hughes. 60 or 6.
60. Well,
Christy
53 miles
Holstein.
now.
I'm here. Lois Hughes. Not too long to go. Lois Hughes. Brandon, you still here, buddy? Lois Hughes. Welcome back. Brandon Armstrong. Yes, I am here and have been this whole flight. Christy Holstein. Thanks, sis.
What? I set my phone on the desk. Alright, we're at 10,000, guys. Let's see how this RNAV goes.
Lois Hughes. Gotta take puppy out to PBRB.
Okay.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Lois Hughes. You're welcome, Toots. Christy Holstein. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins. Thank you.
Here goes Microsoft cutting out again.
Christy Holstein. I thought it was my phone, lol. Brandon Armstrong.
Nope.
Of course it's going to act stupid again.
Let's see how this goes, guys.
Flaps 5. Gear down. Gear up. Flaps 5. Gear down. Approach checklist. Narrow reference. 305. Checked. Approach checklist completed.
Alright, now we're on track.
Christy Holstein. Awesome. Restream.io. Trophy, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Christy Holstein. I'm gonna start writing and putting names in a baggie to get ready for the drawing. Brandon Armstrong. Nice.
2500.
Alright, we'll see how things go here, guys. I don't know. Find out in a minute.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing. Flaps 50.
Lois Hughes. Okay, back.
Alright, we're...
Cabin crew, seats for landing.
Christy
I don't know
Holstein.
what's going to happen here.
Welcome back. Brandon Armstrong. Looks like we are almost there.
Flaps 30. Flaps 30.
300.
No, this ain't right.
Command A on.
200.
Minimums.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
20 in.
70 knots. Initiating after landing checks.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe for you to move about.
Oh, you guys, they suck.
At this time, you may use your cellular phone
Christy
if you wish.
Holstein. You
Please
gotta
check
go turn
your
around.
seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight.
I don't know what happened, but
If you require deplaning assistance, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have deplaned. One of our
Christy
crew members
Holstein.
will then be pleased to assist
What was
you.
that?
I don't know,
On
we're
behalf
on the
of myself,
runway, like,
Vera, and the entire crew,
I don't know.
I'd like to thank you for
Microsoft
joining
being
us on this
stupid.
trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again
no
soon.
idea what happened there.
Have a nice day.
Shutting the aircraft down.
No idea.
Brandon Armstrong. Renav landings just suck.
They do, dude. I mean, it gave us the flight, but we wasn't even lined up, and then it
Lois
skipped me
Hughes.
over to the runway. So
We landed, yay.
So I don't even know how it did that, because we needed to turn around. Next thing I know, we're sitting on the runway. So there's something going on with I don't know, something weird with RNAV.
Flow completed.
I don't know.
Shutdown checklist.
Can't even answer.
Hydraulic panel.
No
Sit.
fucking clue.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Flaps.
Up.
Parking brake.
I mean, we got landed.
On.
Fuel control switches.
But we should have turned around.
Weather radar.
And it didn't even let me turn around. Like
Shutdown checklist
I went
completed.
to do a go around. Next thing I know, we're on the runway. Hey, buddy.
Brandon Armstrong. The sim is just acting really stupid too.
Yeah, it was being stupid. But these are odd airports. You know, we don't go to these a lot. Not this one anyways. So, it is what it is. Alright. Let me, let me see. Go here, here. Code dark. All right, so don't want that. No, we do not want that. Okay, so where's it guys going next? Let me look. Hold on. Let me look at the schedule real quick and see where the fuck. I'm not doing another RNAV. If they're RNAVs, we don't do them flights, because and you know, I used to never have trouble with RNAV. Okay, let me... skip that. Alright, we don't want round trips. We'll do that. Alright, let's see what this does. What are you doing, bud? JFK to Anchorage. Okay, I don't like that schedule. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, so Detroit to Anchorage. JFK. Man, some of these suck. But I'll get a schedule together, guys, but we're gonna jump out for now. And some of you probably going to bed. But we'll be back. I'll do another flight here later, or it'll be in the morning. Not sure yet, but we'll see. We will see. Alright, so we'll be back, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Rubber Ducky crew, peace out.